Oh, did you? It's making noises. Hello everybody, it's Ava from Avalanche. So we are on the way to the yard. We're going to do a Q&A and some videos introducing the horses. When we get there, it's going to be really exciting to show everyone what I normally do on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm going to introduce you to some of the horses that are in the barn. So we've got the wonderful Hecky, aka Hector. I'm just so in love with him, like mwah, so gorgeous. And then we've got the lovely Amber. Amber is a princess. She gets everything she ever wants. And then we normally got Edith in here, but she's currently out. We've got Goldie, aka Porridge. Absolutely love Goldie. She is so stunning and such a good girl. She's a baby. And we've normally got Kevin here, and then Reggie. So yeah, it's a lovely little barn we've got. I am with Goldie currently. So yeah, she's going to be a part of the video. Oh, did you? It's making noises.
How is the Avalanche team today?
Guys, how are you?
Good, brilliant, brilliant. We're all playing with horses. How can I be an ambassador?
So we're actually going to be launching our ambassador program very, very soon. So you guys will be able to apply, and yeah, it's going to be launched soon.
What's your current horse like? Any quirks or personality traits?
So Kevin is currently out in the field, but Kevin is very dramatic. He's very highly strung. He's very cute and he's very loving. His only quirk, I would say, is just being very dramatic.
Have you ever struggled with riding? How old were you when you started?
So I started riding when I was 3 years old, and I wouldn't say I've had any massive struggles with my riding career. I've always loved riding, and if I've fallen off, I always get back on, so yeah.
3 things in your tack room that you couldn't live without.
Oh, saddle, bridle, riding boots.
What riding gear do you use?
I have a casque helmet, a Star Lady, the best helmets ever. I wear gloves, Avalanche Equestrian of course, and then my boots are, I don't know, I think I might pronounce this wrong, but Fabry boots. Sorry if I've pronounced that wrong. Literally love all of that.
What are your personal goals with horse riding, if you have any?
I would love to show jump at quite a high level. That is my absolute dream. We're getting there. A couple more training sessions and you'll see me around the big circuit soon.
Any style tips for riders who want to feel confident in and out of the saddle?
Oh, my top style tips is definitely buying the all-rounder range. I'm actually wearing the new all-rounder that's going to be launched very soon. I think you can ride, go to the shops, go to the gym, and still look and feel confident. So definitely the all-rounder collection.
What are your current favourite pieces out of your collections and why?
That's a very, very hard question. I think probably my favourite collection's got to be the yard range. It's because it's hay-proof, straw-proof and bedding-proof. I'm actually allergic to hay, which is not helpful right now, but it's hay-proof, so basically hay doesn't stick to it, and I think it really, really has changed the equestrian market.
I've seen you at shows quite a lot of times. What are they like behind the scenes?
Oh, I think, behind the scenes, it's a lot of preparation that goes into going to shows. It's very stressful as well, but when we get there, it's so much fun.
Did you always know that you wanted to work in the equestrian world?
That's a very good question. I started Avalanche when I was very young, so I was 13, 14. And I think it kind of was just fate, it happened, and something I wouldn't have it any other way. I absolutely love it, it's my dream job, and I'm very lucky that I managed to find something so quickly at a young age that I love doing.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to take up horse riding but is nervous?
Something, I think, you've just got to spend a lot of time with horses and make sure that you're relaxed around them, because remember, they can feel your energy. So I think definitely, get on, see if you like it, just go for it. I think if you go for it, you'll enjoy it.
What's one part of your day that people might be surprised by?
I always have to go and get myself a Costa coffee. Soy milk latte, thanks very much. I have to. If I don't, I'm very sad.
How do you balance time between business, horses and personal life?
I think how I manage that is to make sure I always come up on the weekends to see my horse. I think you've got to have that work balance, because when you're working too much, you kind of just, what's the point in enjoying yourself and having horses? But, I go see my friends, we have a great time, we go on some hikes, go on a holiday or whatever. But yeah, I always balance it, weekdays, work, and obviously if we've got shows, we go to the shows, but, definitely come and see the horses, it makes you feel relaxed.
What motivates you and how do you stay motivated?
So what really motivates me is to innovate and develop products that are going to be perfect for the equestrian world, and develop different products that are going to help you guys as well.
What were some of the biggest challenges you faced starting out?
I was very, very young when I started Avalanche. I was 13, 14, and I was very lucky to have my parents give me some money to start Avalanche. But I think when you start getting bigger and bigger, you start to realise that wow, these shows aren't costing £500; they're costing like tens of thousands. So it's definitely to be able to get a business bank account set up. That was one of my biggest challenges, because I could have a limited company when I was 16, but I couldn't have a business bank account until I was 18. So I did find that really hard, and that was one of my biggest struggles, to be able to manage cash flow.
What inspired you to start your equestrian brand?
So I basically was stuck in a field, and I was with my horse Toby, who is the real reason why Avalanche started. And basically it was pitch black, I was stuck in the mud, my mum was trying to find me, and there was a random horse in the field. So she was trying to get a light and reflect it on one of the rugs to see if she could see me, and that's how she managed to find me. But then she said, right, you have to wear a high vis now down the yard, and I was like, no chance. So I went to my local workwear supplier and I said, please can you put this logo on these clothes in reflective so I can wear it to the yard. And then people just started liking it, and that's really where it came from.
What shows are you doing for the rest of the year?
So we have limited our shows this year to only our favourite shows. We've got Burley coming up, we've got Hoys, and we've also got Your Horse Live. We might go to a few more, just not too sure yet.
What do you do besides Avalanche? Any hobbies, etc.?
So other than Avalanche, obviously, ride my horse, always with the horses. Gym, I go to the gym quite a lot. I hang out with my beautiful friends all the time. They're all crazy, but I love them. And, go watch some football matches. So yeah, that's basically what I do.
Can we get a sneak peek of an upcoming range?
Or I have to be very, very quiet on this because it's very exciting what's going to be happening soon. But we have got a couple of new items launching soon, which you're going to love. We've got some show shirts.
Would you be interested in doing saddle pads or gloves, grooming bags or leather belts?
So we have actually got a couple of exciting collaborations coming soon within all of that. So yes, we will be interested in doing some of that soon.
What's the first thing you do when you're at the yard?
First thing I do when I'm at the yard is probably go see my trainer Ross Hill, and have a bit of a debrief with him, and then get Kevin in and get training.
What was the first product you ever designed or sold?
So the first product I ever designed and sold was the See Me range, which is the reflective clothing. So yeah, that was our first collection, and we actually have just launched the V2 and the V3 of that with a slightly better design. So everyone, this is Kevin. This is the famous Kevin. He's my baby. I absolutely love him. He is going to try to eat the camera, but yes, he is my lovely Kevin, and he is the reason why I keep doing Avalanche. But he loves the camera, as you can tell. But yeah, I absolutely love him. He's 16'3", and he's KWPN. He wants to go and eat some grass now. So this is my other favourite one at the minute. His name's Louis. Louis. He's very chill. But yes, I'm really in love with this horse. He's literally my favourite at the minute. Sorry, Kevin, but you are. He's literally lovely. I'm in love. I think he loves me. So yes, I think I'd love to make him another addition to the family, but a bit too expensive. So we have just left the yard, unfortunately. It's time to get back to work and start preparing what photo shoots are next, and sorting the orders out and making sure the team's happy. So yeah, no more playing with the horses, it's time to get back to the real work. But massive thank you for watching the video, and there'll be lots more of this kind of stuff coming soon. So yeah, thank you, and love you lots.